guys, so I just received my package from Pure, and I purchased obviously the Pure X Rawbeautykristi collab, both lashes, and I'm going to do for you 2 looks today, one using the neutral side of the palette with these beautiful shades, and then the other using these more vibrant and flavorful shades. Stay tuned and make sure to like this video and ring the bell for notifications. Then I'm taking copper boxes. I'm going to go in with, yes, the same brush. And I'm going to sweep it gently. You see me? In the crease for a nice smooth transition. And using it to shape a bit. And then blending out. So, I'm just going to keep going in and sort of deepening it while also blending it out. And I still have some patchy areas on my eyes from removing my makeup. So, my application may not be perfect, but you know what? Neither is yours. Alright, mirror that on the opposite side. Now, because I am a glasses wearer, no, that too. Because I have hooded eyes and I'm a glasses wearer, I like, or I have to like it, going up a little bit further than you normally would, up into the brow bone, which is probably a no-no, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for your right eye shape. And if you don't know what your right eye shape is, consult Cosmo. Are they still around? And I'm blending this downwards. Then I am going to take a little bit of Told You. Closer to the crease line, not blend it out as far. A little bit more definition. Did I dip into the wrong shade on this side? This side looks darker. I do that a lot. I'm going to blend it together And I can see from here that my blend is not fantastic. I'm getting more brushes, but it's taking an awfully long time for them to get here. And this is my only good blending brush. So, yeah, so I think I'm gonna take a little bit of Not Your Real Dad and blend that in on this side, because I think it ended up happening on this side somehow, because I can't see. Somehow. Ooh. And then okay, so now I'm going to cut my crease a bit. Am I really though? I mean, I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. I think I am. Okay, so then let me work this. What I think I'll do is work the Not Your Real Dad into it like this. My nose is so whistly. I never notice anybody else that's whistling. Like YouTube wise? Am I the only person with a whistly nose? Possibly. I make a lot of sounds and stuff too, don't I? Okay, so why did it transfer that high? My eyes are really this hooded. Since when? I don't remember that. It's gonna look crazy. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. May your something be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't know why I'm singing a Christmas song. I don't know why I'm not about to edit it out. So I'm taking my whole heart on top to set that. And I'm gonna go back in with a few of my favorite things. Whiskers and kitten. No. I don't remember how that goes. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so And that is the horrendous music stylings of bitty 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 bitty. That's all, folks. God, I'm gonna probably voice this over and kind of look like an idiot as I talk to myself. But that's cool. Well, not talk to myself, but talk in the video, but not talk in the video. Guys, I'm so sorry my editing has not been on point. If it's bothering everyone, Clara has offered to be my editor-in-chief. I'm trying to do it myself because that's how I roll, but we'll see, because I'm really slacking. I'm really doing some crazy things. Oh. What did I use to pack my... No, I didn't use my finger. Did I? I don't think so. I'm going crazy. No, I don't think so. Now they're two different colors because I packed it on. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Why you being a dickhead for? Always map situations. That's my middle name. Quit being a penis head. Now I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't even remember what I did. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. That is you, Cal. Oh, the radio was popping today. Like a Prayer was on. What was the next one? I was jamming out. 90 songs for the win. Although Like a Prayer was probably the tail end of the 80s. Either that or just like right at that mark, 90s, like 90, 91, 92. Just like a prayer. Okay, so now my cut crease here Life is a mystery. And it feels like oh. I think if I work any more on this, oh, I keep forgetting what I'm using where. All right, that's just gonna have to work for now. So. I'm gonna take, it just does, for a little pop of color. Hopefully this doesn't backfire on me. Oh, it might be backfiring on me. Does it just look like a random spot of pink in this brown look? In this neutral brown look? Or coral? I mean, yes, it does. But also, does it look nice? Like, buff it out a little bit with the copper. I should have laid down the copper first. That was my bad. And I knew I should have. But it's okay. It just does. Take it out the full length. Does that look silly? Should I buff that in? That's okay. I mean, it's cute though. And take copper. Copper boxes. Although I don't think the red's gonna be as pink, or the coral is gonna be as pigmented. It just does over top. But that's essentially how I should have done the other eye. They look fairly similar. I don't know. I'm not a professional. If you want a professional makeup artist, there are plenty. And let's face it, you're probably only here because you know me, or you know my husband, or one of my family members, or the lovely Gina who shared my post. Okay, so I've got to find the pencil. Oh, I found it. I'm all over with my face. Let me set. Did I do? Yeah, let's take my setting powder. Life is a mystery. I won't be able to get the song out of my head. Da, 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 da. Heaven help me, just like a dream. This one's the light one. Why am I so lazy? This is light, and it's gonna be too light, but I don't even feel like taking the other one out, so I'm just gonna just hope for the best, pray for the worst, pray for the worst, hope for the best, and pray for the prepare for the worst. Okay. I have gone off the deep end. Officially. I'm going to use the Pure On Point eyeliner in Down to Earth. How do you... I don't know. And when I received my package today, I was pleasantly surprised because originally on the website, before the line, before the queue, before all the servers crashed, my eyelids are wrinkly. You were able to choose a free sample of something. And then at checkout, when I finally got to it at like 7 o'clock at night, there was no samples. Why do I go with such a thick line? Probably because I have so many wrinkles, so I just keep adding eyeliner. But I wish that wasn't me. I have wrinkly eyelids. Like, this is something I just recently figured out. Primarily because I haven't really put eyeliner on in a really long time. How do you make this go up? Is this just a sample? Is that what it is? It's just a sample, so it just has this little nub. I don't even know. I mean, like, kind of expensive packaging for just a sample if that's the case. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I mean, I am, but that could be the reason for me not knowing how to... Oh, is it going up? No, it's just going up slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, so. Oh, I forgot there's a sharpener in it and you gotta twist it. Okay, so this liner is actually, basically the whole point of the story was, the liner is pretty bomb. It's, yeah, it's nice. Should I put mascara on or just put the lashes straight on? Let me just try the lashes straight on because you're supposed to have 30 uses with these bad boys. And I feel incredulous about that. Like how 30 times applying. The bands are beautiful on these lashes, by the way. Is this too big for me? Oh, then I'm gonna have to go get scissors. Life is so hard. Oh yes. If you have big eyes and you had a hard time finding lashes for big eyes, these are your girls right here. Hey guys, so that's the final look. I added a little mascara on the lower bottom lashes. I put falsies on the top. I did my eyebrows. I added a little bit more blush and foundation just because the concealer just wasn't doing it for me. But yeah, that's the final look. Let me know in the comments below what you think and what kind of look you would do with this palette if you could. Now, I'm going to be doing a live maybe 2 weeks from now when my hubby comes off the road, and you can help me pick colors from this palette to do a look with. So yeah, I love the fact that it's a neutral with a pop, and I didn't even use the other side of the palette yet. This is the first look I've done with this palette, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm happy. This is gorgeous. This is really, the lashes, the look, everything just is phenomenal. So this is day 2, guys, of me using the Rawbeautykristi palette from Pure. I am, first of all, loving this palette. Secondly, I was inspired originally by the 90s Sweetheart / Solo Cup design, but then I kind of figured out I didn't have the right tools for that. So I ended up doing more of a like Rugrats, Nickelodeon-esque look. So if you want to see how I got this look, just stay tuned. I got today to do the look that I am trying to achieve. So first, I'm gonna lay down my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and Milk because the look that I'm going for is a pastel 90s. So the purple actually probably works, but I just didn't feel like making it work, if I'm being honest. But the intent of my look the inspiration for my look rather is the the teal and purple Sweetheart cups from the 90s. So I researched it a little bit before. When I decided I was going to do it, I was like, okay, what does the design look like again? Because it's been so long. There's also another design. All of the designs from that period had like a teal and a purple. Like that was like teal and a purple, maybe a pink and a coral, or a pink or a coral, or a pinkish coral. But that was basically the design back then. So there was also like a specific wallpaper I had in mind, but I didn't find it. It's like every doctor's office I'd ever been to in the 90s had that look. So it's this is gonna be interesting. I also have to figure out how I'm gonna make it look like basically like paint or crayon. Should I have? The next thing too, I don't know if the design is going to be exact because it's like, how do you mimic a medium with an entirely different medium? My execution might be terrible. It seems like it didn't matter. It seems like this brush is blending pretty well. Although I think because I had my base on that brush, I might just make this full-on teal. And then just add the purple. This is a beautiful color though. Garden State. Oh, so pretty. This is what I wanted Muscle Beach to be. if I'm being honest. Muscle Beach from ColourPop. So then could I use the purple as my liner? Now I'm singing Don't Panic by Coldplay in my head because of the word, or the shade name Garden State. Do I feel like these are blending kind of patchy? I don't know if it's the pigment, if it's the base, if it's my blending skills, or if it's the brushes. There's too many variables. There's way too many variables. It might be the base and possibly the brushes because it seems to stick in certain places, although it doesn't look too terrible. I just dropped my brush. The other one. That is so pretty. Alright, so let's try and just do an all over lid over here. I think it's definitely the base because it's sticking on that outer corner a lot. I wonder if I just didn't smooth out that outer corner very much. Oh, this shade is so pretty. This makes me so happy, you don't understand. But I'm also wishing I had a white liquid liner for more precision, because what I want to do is make that purple pop. So I don't want to layer it over top of the teal to blend. I want it to have its own moment. See. But I think that's just my application. Of both the base and the shadow. Oh God, look how beautiful that is. Am I even in frame? Where am I in this screen? I don't have my glasses on. Okay. I'm behind the little thing. Okay. It's not too bad. These brushes are very soft. For the price point I paid, I'm just utterly shocked at how soft they are. Will they hold up after washing? We'll see. Because I've bought cheap brushes that have been very soft when you first use them, Then after a couple washes, they kind of lose their softness. Okay, I really layered this until it was opaque. This is the teal of your dreams. You can layer it. It can be a pastel teal or it could be a bright moment teal. The one thing I'm sitting here thinking about with these brushes is that they're white. So I'm not going to be able to hide when they get dirty. I will have to wash them. You guys, this is seriously the teal of my dreams. Okay. So next, I don't know why I had to do that. So, let me look. All right, so I'm taking Lumos and I'm gonna buff it under the brow bone. To give it that white solo cup feel. I'm gonna do the same in the inner corner. Oops. God, I look 80s or 90s or whatever. All right, I'm gonna take my concealer. Should I take my concealer or should I just use the jumbo eyebrow pencil? Let me use the foundation and see. Now I have to also somehow mimic it on the other side. This is certainly a task I've gotten myself. Oh my god, that's too much. Why am I messing up so badly here? I have absolutely no precision on this side. And I just keep making it worse. I just keep making it. Working my way back to you, babe. With a burning love inside. I keep working my way back to you, babe. See, it seemed super easy. It really did. It seemed like I was going to be doing too easy of a job. But I ignored the signs. I keep working my way back to you, babe. The burning love inside. Keep working my way back to you, babe. Oh, oh, oh. Maybe I shouldn't have tried the lines. Maybe I'm not like, I mean, I'm not a professional. But maybe I'm definitely not at this level yet. I feel like I'm drawing Bart Simpson's head. Or like King Trident's trident. They really couldn't have come up with a different name for him. Isn't he supposed to be Poseidon? Or was that not in Hans Christian Andersen's? Not that they followed The Real Little Mermaid. If they did, it would certainly be a Stranger Children's film. This does not look like that cup. This is a beautiful shade, but also reminds me of Nickelodeon. I don't remember hearing her mention color concept for it, but this is definitely the Nickelodeon orange. Although I suppose after it's blended out, it does get a little red. Probably if I put a white base under there too, it would have made it more. This is not a wearable look, y'all, but that's okay. Should I just buff this purple one? Yes. I'm gonna buff it in with the teal buffer to try and soften these lines here. I'm gonna try this look again with liners one day, because I'm determined to get this solo cup of my dreams look going. Like, how nostalgic would that be? Come on. Pardon me. I spend a lot of time worrying about what other people will think, about what I think. I just shouldn't, you know? Like, I know this has the teal in it, but I'm going back in with the purple with it. These colors are so pigmented, they can just go right on top of each other with minimal effort. Except over by my lash line. I keep Look at how gorgeous this purple is. Oh, definitely channeling my 90s Nickelodeon stirrup pant wearing. So, not that I liked stirrup pants. Actually, it's funny because they had come back. They made a comeback for a few short whatevers in the early 2000s or early 2010s. And I wanted them, but I was always like so angry to wear stirrup pants when I was a kid. My grandmother always tried putting me in them, and I did not want them. Okay, so that's the look for today. I'm going to put a little bit of eyeliner. And my eyeliner has some Jady Glow shadows stuck to it. So if you're wondering where the sparkles are coming from, that would be your answer. I sort of want a triangle or something. To make it more '90s. That triangle warps a little bit because of my eyelid. This would be better with white. And make them pop more. Let's see. line. Then I'm going to take that pencil brush that I used for the purple. I'm going to take up some of the pink. Yeah. I'm going to take the yellow and fill in the circle. And this is definitely very 90s. Let me take the black pen, fix some of the lines. I actually think this is kind of cute. I'm stupid. I'm so stupid, but I think it's kind of cute. Guys, so this is my finished look. I put the Can't Be Bothered lashes today. I can't be bothered. I put the Can't Be Bothered lashes by Pure X Christy collab, Rawbeautykristi collab. And so I meant to do this. So instead I was going to do the cup design, but it didn't really work out with what I was trying to achieve, or with the tools that I had rather. So I will attempt that on another occasion. However, what I did do was a very Rugrats Nickelodeon inspired because these are pretty much all the colors that Rugrats used, and there's a lot of the primary like circle, triangle, shapes, you know, so it's very reminiscent of a Nickelodeon moment. So yeah, that's what I would call this, my Rugrats look. Anyway, I'm missing some doo-doos. Alright, but seriously, Tommy Pickles is like the legend of the 90s. Second legend of the 90s has to be Doug with the what was the song called? Patty is the mayonnaise for me. Whoa, 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 Patty is the mayonnaise for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't actually remember the words to it other than when he's got the hiccups and he's saying Patty is the ketchup on his hick fries because he's hick fries, and Patty is the mayonnaise for me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you were a Roger Klotz, we can't be friends. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Stickly. Also, Kablam was like one of the most disturbing. But you also have Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy was pretty disturbing, but I think Kablam takes the cake. Kablam was like the PG version of Adult Swim, basically, although two different networks, but yeah. So that's all for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my non-tutorial, my whoops, I made a mistake, but here, let's fix it tutorial. and basically shows you that no matter what you could do, I mean, no matter what you do, you could always just cover it up, right? A pretty good job of covering it up. I think these shadows work phenomenally. Yes, there's a lot of fallout in these pigmented shades, especially. I mean, both sides. But I think it's mostly on the pan versus on your face. But also, I understand it because the shades are incredibly pigmented. I mean, even like the white and the yellow. The yellow on this side is not as bright as the yellow on the other side, but that's okay. Well, it's brighter, but it's not as pigmented, but that's fine. It can be worked with. I think they blend superiorly. Why do I keep trying to say that word if I keep messing it up? Anyway, my thoughts on this palette are, if they come out with another pre-order, I think it's limited edition. And I think the pre-order for the second batch might be the last, but if you happen to see it on, I don't know, Mercari or Poshmark or whatever, I think you should get it. Like, honestly, it was so worth the $34 or whatever I paid for it. And it's so convenient. I will be using this as my travel palette now because it literally has both my nudes, like my everyday neutrals, and then it has that pop of color. So it's like the amount of looks that you can do with it are endless, but it's not a big bulky Morphe palette, you know? So that's what I loved. Plus it's pigmented, it's beautiful, the colors are beautiful, the color story is beautiful. It's right up my alley, and yeah, I think Kristi did a great job. So those are my thoughts, and hopefully I'll get this up in the next couple days, so that way, you know, like, somebody actually watches my video. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I think that you are fantastic, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, guys, thank you so much. I think you're fantastic, and you have a wonderful day. And I'm not going to tell you I love you today, but I think you are fantastic, and I hope you have a wonderful day.